I don't know how it was for you, but I know for me, this is kind of how it was when I got my first camera. You get all excited, you end up buying the package deal because it's cheaper than buying the camera by itself. You get all the lenses and all the attachments, the UV filters, the cheap flash, the things you don't think you're going to typically use. You get it all set up, you go out, you have everything set in full auto, and then you start doing a project and think it's the greatest thing, but later on when you go back, you review it, and it is not quite how you remember it to be. Now, not everybody starts here, but I know at least I did. And I remember not even wanting to go near my camera for a while because I could start seeing that I didn't like some of my work. Now, granted, some of it was good at the time. I looked back and I was like, that is something that I enjoy, that is something that I like. However, later on, when I would review the footage or I would review the pictures that I had taken, I could see there was something, where there was lighting, where there was high ISO, where there was motion blur, whatever it was, I could see there was at least one thing that I did not like. Now, I think it is okay to dislike your work from time to time, and here's why. If I had stayed in full auto, never learned how to set my own white balance, never learned how to set lighting properly, and I loved every second of it, I would have missed out on learning things such as manual exposure, on learning aperture priority. These things that are tools that we can use and in order to do something different, in order to do something creative, and these tools that help us to be better in our craft. Disliking your work from time to time pushes you from staying in the same boring photos or videos, and it forces you to try something completely different. That causes you to stand out as a photographer, it causes you to stand out as a videographer, more like a professional and less like a home video maker. Reason number 2 why it is okay to dislike your own videos is because simply bad is bad. Bad lighting, bad video content, bad exposure, bad transitions, they all have one thing in common, and that is just they're bad. But that doesn't mean you should look at your past work and go, oh man, that is just wrong and I should never look at it again. Learn from those mistakes. Take the time you have now in your practice time and whatever you do on a daily basis, and look at your previous footage, look at your previous photos, and learn to move beyond those mistakes so that you can catch them in the future. If you can learn how to recognize when you have bad exposure, if you can learn how to recognize when there is way too much motion blur, if you can learn to recognize that lighting does not look, it looks way out there, then you will be able to decipher what is going to be good content, what is going to be bad content much quicker, and you're going to be able to grow and learn and be better than what you currently are. Reason number 3 why it's okay to dislike your work is it keeps you humble. I cannot tell you how many times I have taken a photo or I've done some video work and thought that's the photo, that's the shot, and I took too much pride in it, and then I compared it to something else that is way better out there and recognize that there is a lot that I need to learn. And that is okay. The whole purpose of this channel is so that amateur filmmakers can see the mistakes I make, learn from them, and be able to grow themselves in a much quicker fashion than what I'm learning right now myself. If I don't go out and learn from my mistakes and humble myself enough to say that I've made a mistake, then I can't properly encourage someone else to be better. Our goal in this life should not just be to better ourselves, but to better ourselves so that we can help others in need of it. Whether that is in the everyday life or even just in the simple vlog format where we're trying to encourage one another to be better video producers, to be better photographers, and to just be better people in this life in general. And there you have it. There are 3 reasons why I think it's okay to dislike your own videos from time to time. I hope you have found this encouraging. If you found it encouraging, please leave a comment below. Please subscribe if it's something that you're interested in. And I hope that you continue this journey to not just better yourself, but to be better so you can encourage others to be better. Again, my name is Joseph Alexander. I like to make videos, and I hope that you come around for the next one. Also, I want to give a shout out to Casey Sue. Casey Sue, thank you for being one of my first subscribers. It's her page that you see here posted on the screen behind me. If it is something you're interested in, I'll link her profile below on YouTube so you can subscribe, check out her work, and see what she does and what she's all about. So thanks again, Casey Sue, and I hope this helps you out as well.